In the mid-1980s, the CIA backed the Contras in their war against the Sandanistas, even after Congress banned US funding through the Boland Amendment. The Sandanistas, FSLN, were the leftist revolutionary group that overthrew the Somoza dictatorship in Nicaragua in 1979 and formed the new government. The Contras were the right-wing rebel groups that fought against the Sandanistas. They were covertly supported by the US, particularly during the Reagan Administration. To continue financing the war, some Contra-linked operatives and their supporters became involved in cocaine trafficking into the United States, particularly Los Angeles. This cocaine was later converted into crack cocaine, which devastated the black communities in the 1980s and early 90s. Through them came a connection to a man named Freeway Rick Ross, who built a distribution circuit that spread crack across black communities throughout the United States. Whole neighborhoods were hollowed out, not for ideology, but for someone else's proxy battle dressed up as freedom, as well as the stupidity and greed of black men like Rick Ross. Now, here we are living surrounded by a culture that was in its infancy when it was hollowed out and decimated. The males and females have a natural hatred and animosity towards each other, while everyone blames black women for the carnage. The usual talking points involve blaming the government for locking up fathers. But they never locked up fathers. Instead, they locked up males who exploited females and directly targeted them for addiction. Then, there are people like Maxine Waters who talk about how the government put the drugs into the black community, but never highlight the greed of the young black men who actually distributed it. They ruined their culture and communities, just so they could drive around in Bentleys, wear gold teeth, and create baby mamas that they never intended to marry, and replace the music of our culture with that god-awful hip-hop that they're so proud of. It's a poison that has spread worldwide, taking Black America from being viewed as artistically esteemed to being looked upon as trash. Yet what's really forgotten are the refugees of that war. They're the same side involved with Freeway Rick Ross, who settled in places like Florida. Those very same people are very hateful towards black Americans, although it was their war that ushered in the demise of the black community.